My name is host Eric. Welcome to Talking to Spanish People. And Ken has suggested an excellent topic, and I'd love for everybody in the room to tell us their spirit animal, which is, what is your spirit animal? And I haven't had an official Native American tell me my spirit animal, but I have some theories about it. I have to think about what it is right now, and then I'll tell you what it is in a second. Does anybody else know what their spirit animal is already? I'll narrow down my choices here. I'm going to exercise some free will right now.
Before we go into this, can we first explain what exactly a spirit animal is for the uninitiated?
Well, I'm just sort of meaning it in, sort of a not necessarily spiritual way at all, just sort of...
It's the Pokemon of your heart.
There you go.
The Pokemon of my heart.
That's what you're
What if you have unconscious FI?
Well, then it's the Pokemon of your brain.
Well, then if you're an NI Dom, it's the Pokemon of your dreams.
Okay.
And if you're an NE Dom, it's the Pokemon of possibilities. Which I believe is Jigglypuff. I'm pretty sure.
Is it? Let me see in the Pokédex.
But I'm not asking for our spirit Pokemon. I want to know our spirit real animal. Or mythical, but not necessarily Pokemon, unless you really feel like your spirit animal is Psyduck or something.
Well, if we're going if we're going the mythical route too, then I'd have to include Satyr in there, which are like half goat, half man.
Right. You realize your penis would be a goat penis. Are you sure you want that?
Not necessarily.
I guess I'd have to live with it.
Do you know what goat penises look like? They're giant triangles.
At least it wouldn't be a duck penis. That's like something out of Lovecraftian horror. Ducks are. They're not right.
They have wrong penises?
I've heard, and I haven't checked to verify this at all. Which looking back probably should have. But I've heard that allegedly, I've heard that allegedly, ducks have like corkscrew-shaped penises. And female ducks have like corkscrew vaginas, but in the opposite direction, specifically to make it more difficult for copulation, which is a little odd.
No, it's because ducks are rapey creatures, and then there's like sexual warfare going on.
Ducks are super rapey. They're known to be the rapiest of all waterfowl.
I've heard that they've been known to engage in homosexual necrophilia.
Haven't you seen the public service announcements?
No. Are there?
Yeah, watch out for ducks. They'll rape the shit out of you. I mean, they're all over LA. I don't know why you haven't seen them wherever you are.
So, whose spirit animal is a duck?
Everyone's like, duck, me too, duck. We're all ducks here, okay.
Yeah, we just had to find out who here is the rapiest in the room.
Okay, so now everyone's like, okay, no, I'm not a duck after all. Okay, let me think of something else. I'm going to try to actually think of my spirit animal. I'm going to think of my spirit animal here, okay? I'm going to figure out what animal it is.
I'm a dog.
You're a dog? What kind of dog? What breed? Are you a basset hound?
Labrador.
Because you like to retrieve stuff?
Nah, I don't know, man. I'm going to be one of those old Labradors that just mope around, and then you look at me, and then I'll incline my head towards you and start wagging my tail.
You'll stand there looking regal?
Basically.
That kind of fits because, no joke, I used to have a Labrador that, come to think of it, reminds me a lot of J-Matt.
I think my spirit animal is a raccoon.
They're kind of feisty, which would fit.
They're kind of troublesome. But they're kind of clever, but they're kind of annoying. It's like, that's
I think maybe the raccoon thinks a little more highly of itself than warranted, maybe.
Do you think I hurt my raccoon viewer feelings? I
Well, maybe
suddenly
not the
dropped like
raccoons.
400 subs. Oh my god, 400 of my subscribers were raccoons? I get all these pro-raccoon comments on this video. Raccoons are way better than you say, Eric.
The raccoons are going to start stealing your videos.
Yeah, they will get into anything. You know, they killed my guinea pigs when I was little, and we used to have a bucket of fish outside for the garter snakes that we had in a aquarium. And you see the little raccoon paw prints that would come and it would pull them out. We had a whole bucket full of them, right? And there'd be like 5 missing because it had gone and it helped itself to 5 goldfish.
That sounds like a horror movie.
Really?
Imagine you're a guinea pig in that movie.
Oh, well, yeah, if you're a guinea pig, I guess. I thought you were talking about the goldfish part. It sounds kind of like a peaceful nature film to me, watching a raccoon pluck goldfish out of a bucket.
You know, Eric, you've mentioned in the past that you've had either people or, you know, in your own head, you hear the phrase, "Shut up, Eric. People don't want to hear you anymore," or stuff like that. So maybe you got to think of an animal that's just incessantly just makes a lot of noise, like a rooster or something.
Roosters are
My
not
dad
that
actually befriended a rooster when he was on the farm.
What's your spirit animal, Barry?
Can we come back to me? I'm really bad on this subject area.
Necro? Is it the Portuguese pheasant?
I don't know. What's a pheasant?
It's a big bird. It's like a peacock, kind of.
I think Necro's a horse.
What do you think,
Horse?
Necro? What are you? What's your
I've heard
what animal do you identify with most? What species do you think is most like you?
Don't say Homo sapiens sapiens.
Well, Homo sapiens sapiens is actually a bad scientific term. It's just Homo sapiens. The sapiens sapiens is bullshit. But a cat maybe? I don't know. I really haven't thought of it at all.
Take that,
I guess
Ken
so.
or J-Mott. A cat, huh? I thought about cat too, actually. Cat was in my wheelhouse. But I was thinking about my cat. My cat's particularly playful cat. Most cats aren't that playful.
Oh no, I would be a pure cat. I wouldn't be playful.
Anybody else have an animal they want to share with us?
I've been considering the fox as of late, but I'm not sure.
A fox is a fun choice.
Maybe a snake. Maybe a snake.
A snake.
As in a snake or anything or any animal that like stays in back and then like attacks all of a sudden.
I'm thinking hibernating squirrel who has been genetically engineered to have a frontal lobe.
Basically an abomination of nature.
Why are you hibernating though? Is it winter? Or
keeps
is
going off.
you hibernate year round? It's August.
Did you hear? Sorry, did you hear what I said? It just like cut off.
You said a hibernating squirrel that had frontal lobe surgery.
No, like genetically engineered
Okay.
into its. Like,
So an abomination against God and country is what you're saying.
Is that why you're able to sleep during August and hibernation?
Well, I'm thinking like because I don't really act very often. It's pretty much all year I do nothing pretty much. So I don't know. I
This
didn't want to be
species of
ordinary.
creature hibernates year round. Who
Well,
got-
I didn't want to just like pick an animal. I was like, yeah, I've got to put some like Annie on this. I just got,
Who
like,
said they're a beaver?
Saren said.
Sarah, you're a beaver? Do you like to build dams? Are you busy? Are you the beaver bee? Busy as a beaver and busy as a bee?
Surprised one of the INTPs didn't go for the owl.
I actually thought that quite a lot.
What do owls do?
Well, owls are surreptitious and they're stealthy hunters, like INTP.
Okay, like surreptitious, but what is that?
Sneaky, but not sneaky like bad. Like
Okay.
like
They're
stealthy.
nocturnal.
They're stealthy.
Okay.
They're like ninjas. Like ninjas.
Then I guess yes, a hole instead of a snake. Yeah.
Chill in the water by the dam. Who's gonna chill in the water by the dam?
Saren the beaver.
Oh. So you're going to steal somebody else's dam? You don't have to build it yourself? You're a lazy beaver? You're Saren the lazy beaver who inherited his dam? Yeah, I found this perfectly good dam here. I'm not going to build one. But you're supposed to be busy as a beaver. Yeah, well, I'm not that kind of beaver. I'm the not so busy kind. Okay. Any other thoughts on spirit animals? Unify, you've got an interesting name tonight. Is that you, Unify, or is that somebody who's almost as whimsy as Unify? It's you. Okay.
This video gets dislikes, you can just blame me.
Okay, I will. I'll for sure to do that. If any negative comments are going to say, blame Ken. It's totally his fault. And you should write him an angry email. It's about your spirit animal. What's your spirit animal, Unify? I think Unify is the praying mantis. He sits there silently for a long period of time and occasionally, pow, and grabs the thing. And then, bites its head off. Take that, bitch. Throw it down. Then he eats it. You're a sniggity snake? Okay, well, what kind of snake? Are you the kind of snake that lives on the ground, or are you the kind of snake that goes up in the tree and eats birds? Are you the kind of snake that has poison, or are you the kind of snake who constricts?
I think he just specified it's the snickety snake.
The one that stays under the rock, huh? Well, if we're going to be a snake, I want to have both poison and constriction, plus laser eyes, plus fire breath.
And a jetpack.
Yeah. And legs.
Seems
So I'd be
perfectly reasonable.
Basically a T-Rex with armaments.
Yeah, right. I want an AR-15 and lots of other stuff.
Dude, and host Eric, your snake, your special snake can have like the little like headset you have on right now.
Right, yeah, you're good. Wear this. This makes it look more science fiction if you wear it forward like this. Like, if you put it over this, then it's like one of the Star Trek things.
Hey, Jordy.
Yeah, right. I'm blind, but I can see thanks to this thing in front of my eyes. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Thanks for watching Talk with Friends, people.